How would you describe your leadership style?
So my leadership style is very hands-on. I love to be working with the team and building up skill sets. As working in this R&D tax credit space, it's outside of normal tax, and so it's really working with the team to understand all the technical nuances and getting to know the client and their business better.
So R&D, it's very technical in nature. You've got to know all the ins and outs of it. How do you marry the technical side of your role with the people side of it? Because as a leader and a boss, you've got to manage people, not technical stuff.
So R&D is very technical, and I feel the easiest way to learn all the nuances is hands-on. And so getting into these projects, understanding the different nuances you see, each one's different, and it gives just that opportunity to train and build up that skill set in our team.
As a boss leading people, how important is it for you to set an example of what you want from your team, Paige? And how do you do that?
I think it's very important to lead by example, and the best way to do that is being there with the team, letting them see how you respond to clients, how you work with clients, how you work with the team, and just the expectations for them are the same as you.
What do you like at including your staff in meetings with clients and the higher level stuff and even partner level stuff that is way beyond their scope ordinarily, but subjecting them to those kind of conversations is really valuable for them?
Yes, I think it's very important to get staff involved as early on as possible. As we move forward in public accounting firms, as you move in that growth, you get different responsibilities. And the best way to know what's at that next level is seeing it. So being brought in early to understand, what does the sales process look like? How do we manage projects? What is the information we need? How do we get this from point A to point B? Without seeing that full picture early on, it's hard to know what's next.
And as there are different kind of bosses, there are different kind of employees and team members as well. What do you look for in somebody to hire and bring into your team?
So again, R&D being a unique world where in the tax field, where we are really out working not only with the tax and the accounting side, but with the engineers, the developers in the business. And so what is really important as I look to build a team is, who are those people who can carry on a conversation with anyone, who can be professional at any environment where I take them to, and just really being able to own projects, run those projects, and serve the client the best.
How do you strike a balance, Paige, between pushing people hard because you see what's in them even more than they do and letting them find their own way? Some people want their hands on the steering wheel of their own career, going at their pace. Other people, they need to be pushed. They need that person behind them, giving them a kick to really crack on, as we say.
And I really look to the staff to say, what are they driving? And so when you get some really ambitious and they're really trying to grow, it's great. This is a great opportunity to expand. Some people need a little more push. I think it's challenging them with those responsibilities. And when we can see that they're up for the next task, of providing them that next level, and really challenging with the work steps that we provide them.
One of the elements of being a modern day leader is the mental side of it. We hear a lot about mental health, mental resilience, mental well-being. It's not just managing people to do a job, a project, look after a client, get an assignment done, but it's managing their mental welfare as well. Talk to us about how you approach that.
I think it's very important to have a good work-life balance. And it's one of the reasons why I was so excited to join BRC. It's important to be able to separate and give yourself those boundaries. It's important to recognize when you need a day of rest, and to be able to take that you can better do your job.